In addition to the severe threat, we've got a flood threat, a significant flood threat as we head through not just today, but the weekend as well.
Exactly. Unfortunately, a couple rounds of storms here for parts of the Central Plains. You can see these green areas indicating where there's potential for some flash flooding with these rounds of systems, Alex. And it could be 3, 4, even 5 inches of rain in some cases. Perhaps an area of convergence here setting up along this warm front. And you can see behind this front a lot of southerly flow bringing lots of moisture off the Gulf of Mexico.
Right. We've got all that moisture in play. We've got this storm system moving east. We're going to wring out those showers. Could see several rounds of rain over some of the same areas, and that is what allows you to get those 3, 4, 5 inch totals, and you get those over a matter of hours and you've got problems.
Exactly, and it looks like this is even going to be moving off to the east and bringing impacts into the Carolinas even by the weekend. You can see a lot of action already beginning. These green areas indicating where flash flood warnings are in effect. So if you were in these areas, definitely be taking caution. If there's water on the roads, this is not a situation you want to drive in. That can not only be damaging to your car, but also be costly to your life. So please be taking these very seriously. If we go ahead and look at our future radar to time this out for you, there are those storms moving through the Springfield area, lighting up here as they make their way across Missouri into the western part of Tennessee, even here down into the northern part of Mississippi, and again continuing off to the east. So Alex, by Monday night, you can see a lot of areas in the green, but perhaps even some mountain enhancement on the Appalachians once that storm system moves off to the east.
Yeah, so we've got to watch for flooding all the way into the southeast. And you rightly mentioned, you know, at best you could be looking at an expensive car bill if you try to drive through water. At worst, you could be losing your life. So just stay out of the flooded waters.
Yeah, definitely. Just not worth it.
Right.
You know. But again, looking into the weekend, if you are
the
living,
mountains coming into play.
Yes, if you are living east of the Appalachians, be on the lookout for this because these mountains are going to be enhancing that rainfall as this low pressure system moves off to the east. I mean, we typically think of the other side being the west
Usually
side.
you talk about the snow piling up there in the mountains of West Virginia, but here, because of the position of the low, you're actually going to have the upslope flow on the eastern slopes.
That's right. I mean, Alex, right, you've worked and lived in some of these areas, right? And you can see there could be some very impressive rainfall totals with this upslope flow in the mountains. That air rises up over the mountains and it gets so heavy, all that water just falls right out of the clouds. So we could be seeing some impressive totals here moving into the weekend.
All right, got to watch places like Roanoke up towards Harrison.